Elias versus Pasmore is a landmark case that balances the individual's right to property, the tort of trespass, against the public interest in effective law enforcement. It established that the police cannot justify the seizure of a person's private papers merely because they are on the premises during a lawful arrest. The seizure must be directly linked to the crime in question. The case remains a cornerstone of the law regarding search and seizure powers, often cited in modern cases concerning the admissibility of evidence and police accountability for trespass. Hello and welcome to Landmark Case Laws Simplified. Buckle up as we explore the fascinating world of Elias versus Pasmore together. The case arose from a police operation in the 1930s. Police officers entered the premises of the plaintiffs, Mr. Elias and others, to execute a warrant for the arrest of Hannington, a third party who was present at the location. While executing the arrest, the police seized a large number of documents from the premises and removed them to Scotland Yard. Some documents were returned, but others were retained and used as evidence to prosecute Mr. Elias himself for the separate crime of incitement to sedition. After the trials of both Hannington and Elias had concluded, the police still refused to return a specific bundle of documents, Bundle 2A. The plaintiff subsequently sued for trespass to land and for the detention of their documents. The key legal principle established in Elias versus Pasmore concerns the limits of police power to seize property when executing an arrest warrant. The court held that while the police are entitled to seize property connected to the crime for which the arrest is made, or property that is itself illegal, their power to seize material belonging to innocent parties is strictly limited. The court articulated that to render a seizure lawful, the items taken must be material evidence on the charge against the person being arrested. Crucially, the court introduced a doctrine of contagion, or trespass ab initio, in this context. Because the police had acted unlawfully by seizing some documents that were not pertinent to the charge against Hannington, their entire subsequent actions could be deemed unlawful. This meant they were trespasses from the moment they committed that excess act, making them liable for all the documents they had taken, not just the improperly seized ones. However, the court also introduced a significant public policy exception to protect the administration of justice. It ruled that even if the original seizure of documents from an innocent party was technically a trespass, the police are not required to return material that may be used as evidence in a future criminal prosecution, in this case, against Elias himself. Therefore, the police could lawfully retain the documents to use as evidence, even though their initial seizure was a trespass. This meant that while the plaintiffs succeeded in their claim for trespass, they failed in their claim for the return of the documents used as evidence. Thanks for watching. Your support makes all the difference.